Okay, everybody. Okay. We starting? We live? Are we're live, everybody. Hello and welcome. This is my Spider-Man Miles Morales review. I don't normally review games, but I thought because I just finished my gameplay walkthrough, it'd be really fun to do a Spider-Man Miles Morales review. This is a review of Spider-Man Miles Morales, the brand new Spider-Man game for PS5. It's kind of a live review. I'm going to go really in depth. This could be a longer stream than normal, but it should be fine. Okay, so I want to divide this into sections. One is going to be the story. Two is going to be like the overall gameplay. Three is going to be maybe like the world map, whatever. First off, I'm going to look at the world map for Spider-Man Miles Morales. The world map is exactly the same as it was in the first game. So no differences. It is the exact same map as it was in the first game. They reused a lot of the exact same locations and inside buildings, so it's a bit lazy. Now, this game was on PS4 and PS5, so they couldn't really expand the map anymore. But I still would like to see some kind of difference to the map. Maybe there's like an exploded building somewhere, or just something different. It's been a year since the first game in their chronological timeline, so I think it would have been cool if they could have mixed it up a little bit. Then I'm gonna go into the side missions. So there's a lot of side content for Spider-Man Miles Morales. You have the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man apps. You have those really stupid sound challenges, the crimes, the regular challenges from Spider-Man, the Spider-Man challenges. You also had a few other types of challenges. You had those, I think those were the time capsule one, and then the tool parts. Now, this game works differently than the first one. In the first game, okay, in the first game, you didn't really you had so many types of tokens. This was super annoying. The reason why I say this is annoying is because if you wanted to get this really cool suit, you had to play 3 research stations and 4 crime, and a lot of people hated quite a lot of the side content. So now it gives you a bit more of a choice on what you want to do for the side content of Spider-Man Miles Morales. What do you want to do? This time you get an actual choice, which I think is really, really cool. We finally get a choice what we can do, because you have the tool parts you still need to get, but then you only have activity tokens as well. And because they make everything else, you have more choice. Now, I'm going to get each token. The sound challenges are just stupid. I feel like the sound challenges, for me, are super fucking boring. It makes me want to grab this piece of deodorant and just whack myself in the head. It is so fucking boring. You basically just look around, find a sound that you like, that matches what you had before, hold the square button or whatever the fuck a button you hold, and then you're done. I find this super fucking boring. It makes me want to kill myself. It is the most boring and pointless side mission. It does get you quite a few activity tokens, but some of it is really weird. Like, oh, this building's obstructing. I gotta move around this, and I gotta do this and this and this. It is so annoying, but it's doable. It definitely is doable, in my opinion. Okay. Then you have these little time capsule tokens, basically Miles and Finn put around. Again, how do they get these on top of buildings? Whatever, we'll ignore that. These are just backpack tokens, super easy to get, and they're actually really rewarding in this game. They give you 3 activity tokens, so they're definitely worth grabbing when you swing by. Tool parts are the only other type of token, or not only tokens, but you know what I mean? They're just fun to collect and must make around with. Crimes of the exact same thing, but instead of having the demons, you have the underground. Instead of having Sable, you have Roxxon or whatever. They're very, very fun and interesting street. It is raining outside, as you can see. I apologize for that. If you can hear the rain or whatever, I apologize for that. Oh, actually, we can get this lighting. The lighting is awful. If you watch this on YouTube afterwards, this is actually a live stream, so that's why I'm kind of fucking around a lot. Then you have a few other things. There's a lot of other tokens. The Spider-Man challenges I've only played one of. They're basically exactly the same thing, but they're more like tutorials, if anything. They're basically the same thing, okay? There's a few other types of tokens. I'm not going to go into them too much. They're more pretty boring. I feel like most of the tokens are really fun. These side missions for this game are so cool. They're not like as big as the first game where one side mission you're hunting down Rhino, and in the next hunting down some other guy. But they are still so cool. I have to say, I really do enjoy the side missions. I've only played a few. I've only played a few live streams in my not live streams. I've only played a few of these in my day, but they are super easy, super fun. I definitely think you're going to enjoy them. They're more like small scale as well. They're not as, I guess, big as they were in the first game. They're much smaller, much more different, but they're really fun to do. They really give you a feel of the community. You get a really good community vibe when playing this game. I think is really, really cool. Feel free to give your thoughts in the chat function, or if you're watching this afterwards, in the comment section. If you're new, we're doing a Spider-Man Miles Morales live review. Hope you stick around and subscribe for more content on the game. I finished my walkthrough. You can check that out. It'll be somewhere. I don't know. But no, I want to put the main story of the game. The story is significantly shorter. It is like 6 to 7 hours long. I personally think it is a perfect length for the kind of story they're going for. It didn't feel too rushed. It didn't feel too slow. There was no filler. So it was just getting straight to the good stuff. It was way too short. I will agree with you guys on that. But I don't think it really mattered a whole lot. I still quite liked it when it was short and it's a bit of fun. And yeah, I thought it was really enjoyable and a whole lot of fun in general. Now, I'm not going to go into too many of the details, but here's the basic plot. Okay, the basic plot of this story is Roxxon, which we will talk about later because they're fucking stupid, has this thing called New Form, which makes people sick. Finn hates them because they killed her brother, so she wants to stop them from using New Form. To do this, she's actually the Tinkerer. So in this, the Tinkerer is Finn. So she has built this underground army that Spider-Man has to fight, or Miles Morales has to fight, and they go try to bomb, with the New Form, explode the building. This is obviously problematic because this is going to cause a lot of damage, and actually it's actually revealed later in the game that this is actually going to end up destroying the entirety of Brooklyn. So this is going to end up completely obliterating Brooklyn off the map, just dead. They're gone, okay? This will get Brooklyn completely eradicated because the Spider-Man's like, hang on a second. I don't care if you're my friend, Finn. I'm going to have to beat the ever-living shit out of you. Hey, Street Timbers, hello there. Hello, hope you're enjoying the stream. We're just kind of doing a review on Spider-Man Miles Morales. So yeah, stick around if you can. Obviously, this will hopefully not be too long. I'm just going to kind of go into the story now. So basically, you got to fight these guys. They're obviously kind of a pain in the ass. I probably should have scripted this, actually. This is not scripted, so that's probably a stupid idea. But you have all this interesting stuff happening at the same time. And I find it really enjoyable, the story. The problem is the Tinkerer, or Finn, whatever her name is so... I still need to finish the first game. That one is longer, so... Yeah. The first game is like a few years old now, so I can definitely see people haven't finished that one yet. It's much longer, the first game. And I would say it's better because they're not copying all the formats. Now, Finn, and the thing is I haven't even started it yet. Oh no. Better start soon. That's not good. Jesus Christ. That's not good at all. Oh my god. Have Yoda? Yeah, I think I have a Spider-Man plush somewhere. I don't know. I have a print of Spider-Man, actually, on my wall. If you can see that in the corner. But yeah, so basically, the Tinkerer, she's really unlikable because you obviously don't tell her a Spider-Man because that's your identity. And then she's like, you lied to me. You didn't tell me you were Spider-Man because they had a fight with the Tinkerer. They're a villain. They're against each other. They're fighting. And she's like, you lied to me. She's basically the love interest for this game. You lied to me. How dare you lie to me? The Tinkerer doesn't shut the fuck up about Miles lying to her about being Spider-Man. It is so fucking annoying. It makes you want to kill yourself. She literally won't shut the fuck up. And it's so annoying. And she's like, I don't like you. You lied to me. I'm a villain now. I don't care what you say. You lied to me once before. You're a liar. And I hate you. I'm not going to go too in depth, but Finn is a very unlikable character. She's a villain as well as supposed to be a hero. And then she sacrifices herself at the end of the game. And I didn't really care. She causes you so much trouble. She tries to kill you multiple times. And we're supposed to care about her. I don't care. Okay? I couldn't give less of a rat's ass about Finn. Finn is so unlikable and she is so annoying because she's just kind of a hypocrite. She's like, I'm the good guy. You can't stop me. You lied to me, Miles. And she brings it up again and again. Technically, she lied to him about being in the underground. And technically, he didn't lie to her because she never asked if he was Spider-Man. Therefore, it isn't a lie. Okay? It's just her stupidity. Her fucking stupidity makes me want to die, okay? Finn, most unlikable character in Spider-Man Miles Morales. The mom is really cool. She's a politician now, which I didn't really expect coming in the comics. She's not a politician. She's just a random fuck that no one cares about. But yeah, really fun. All the other characters are great. Genki is more of the guy in the chair. And you're doing a video for Second Adventure when I finish it. So I will do a live review for Sackboy: A Big Adventure. I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not gonna do a review on a game. I'm only like I'm not about 4 this. I am close to it, but I'm not gonna do a review on the game. I'm not gonna do a review on the game that I haven't finished yet. It makes no sense. But I will do about this in a week or two, probably not this week, but the week after on Saturday morning from Australian morning. I might. Depends on when I have time and all that kind of stuff. It's a really big annoyance in live streams. I love this. I love you guys. I love you guys. But yeah, so Miles Morales, Tinker's really annoying. What else was there? Genki is just a guy in the chair. He doesn't have a lot of personality in me. I felt they definitely spent more time developing the supporting characters. They're not really developed at all, and they're kind of just there to be there. They have personality, sure, but then they go for any character development. Nothing major really happens, and it's kind of like, come on. Can something fucking happen? Okay, can something fucking happen in this game? I'm not gonna go too far on this through, but basically, it ends up with her blowing the shit out of everything. But they're fighting, and it's epic boss battle. You're like, you're fighting that, and at the end of the game, you absorb. I hope the copyright claim doesn't flow in through in there. Hope so too. If you know what that means, basically, when I play, I make Sackboy videos and Sackboy Adventure, and they basically copyright everything. I looked up the company that copy strikes you, MSME. They don't even exist. So I don't know who the fuck is copywriting me, but whatever. Anyway, on to the main topic of the stream. So, yeah, I feel like her sacrifice falls flat. He basically absorbs all the energy. Now, that should technically blow up all of Brooklyn anyway and kill him. Of course, he doesn't die because he's the main character. She then decides, oh no, I fucked up. Decides it really late. She even apologizes. It's like, you're a bitch. I don't give a fuck if you apologize. Okay, fuck you. And then she flies up into the air. She blows up. He kills her by accident, of course. And then he falls back down, okay? And he somehow doesn't die from the fall. Logic is important, Insomniac. I'm sorry. I'm kind of practicing. I have a English oral debate tomorrow. You have to do a lot of like language. You have to speak fluently. I'm trying to practice that, but I can't speak fluently. I don't know why I have this problem. Since I was like 3 or 4, I don't know why. I'm so sorry if you guys can't understand what I'm saying. In the chat, tell me if you can understand what I'm saying. If you can't, if you say you can't, then I'll do something about that because that must be really fucking annoying for you guys. Definitely would be very, very annoying if it was for me trying to do a stream and I can't understand what the hell people are saying. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, I want for the gameplay. The gameplay is basically the exact same thing. They went, okay, this is obviously an in-between game. They kind of just took the combat and advanced it. Your attack patterns and animations are different. They're now a bit more wobbly. Like when you're swinging, you're like, And the reason for that is basically because I probably shouldn't do this in my uniform. I just realized I'm wearing my uniform, man. I don't think you're supposed to do videos in your school uniform. So I'm gonna put my robe on. Give me a second. I'm sorry, I think there's a law where you're not allowed to do videos on the internet in your school uniform. I already broke this law in a live stream I recently did, so I don't want to break the law again. I'm still wearing my school uniform. Hello, Yazzer Gaming. How are you playing the game? Do you plan on doing an Q&A? Are you playing the game? No, Yazza, not playing the game. When it comes to Q&As, I don't know. I don't feel like I have a big enough subscriber base to do Q&As because like 2 people will come and I'm like, hey, here are always questions, but no one else cares. KK. Okay. What the heck is KK? I don't know. But I'm wearing my robe if you're new because you're not supposed to be in your school uniform on camera. I just realized that. So I'm covering up the logo. I don't want you guys to find out where I live. That's not appropriate on the internet, especially all those perverts on the internet. Oh, damn it. True. Yeah. Don't wear your internet on the internet. Do not wear your school uniform on the internet. I highly doubt that. I don't recommend it at all. Don't do that. But yeah, basically, with the gameplay, they kind of ripped it from the first game. Now, there are 2 new abilities you get. The Venom Punch, the Venom abilities, and the Invisibility. The Invisibility makes stealth combat so fun. In the first game, you kind of went, hide, whip this guy, kill him, kill someone else, and then like, oh shit, I've been spotted. This game makes stealth so more enjoyable because you can turn invisible, walk around, take someone out, go back up, and if someone spots you, you can turn invisible and restart the stealth missions. It means that there's just kind of more variety in stuff and it makes it less annoying. Like you don't have to fucking get spotted and be like, oh shit, there's no way for me to escape this. You know what I mean? It's stupid, okay? So yeah, it's just really annoying when people do it. Like, just fuck off. Just come on. Seriously. The first game, Stealth, was honestly rather boring. I remember doing it when a few years ago and absolutely hating it. It was just so fucking miserable. I don't have anything that's the stuff in this game is much more enjoyable. The enemies are more balanced, but the stuff in the first game, my fucking god, was it awful? It was awful. It was so fucking awful. Okay, it was bad. It was just bad. Okay, not a way to say it. It was just fucking awful. Now, the invisibility works really well for that. When it comes to if you're already in a fight, you can't just turn invisible. They will still be able to shoot you. So don't just try to turn invisible and have to die. That's not how it works. I don't think it works in boss fight. I'm not sure. I haven't tested it out too much. The Venom powers are the best part of this game. They're only a tiny bit overpowered, just a little bit. A smirk overpowered. Not too overpowered at all. They're totally balanced. But yeah, your focus bar is also used for your Venom, which actually makes the game even better because it's like, okay, do I heal or do I basically obliterate this enemy with my Venom power? It gives you more of an option of how to use your focus, but it means you're running out of focus or you're like, oh god, I have to use the Venom on this boss fight, but I can't because I have to heal up first. It can be really annoying. And you don't generate Venom power from swinging. You can use it as a swing. You could like swing like this. And you'd get focus. But now you can't do that. So that's really annoying. And it kind of ends up being a situation where it's like, okay. But yeah, the Venom Punch, in my opinion, is super good. I feel like this is the Venom Punch, the ground pound one, the one you lift up, and then the Venom Dash. These moves are so fun to play with and so fun to do in the air. They allow you to really take care of enemies in a different kind of way. And it really makes the gameplay so much more variety than the first game where you would just press square and X to kill them. The gadgets are returning, but they're not as major. There's enough that you can still use them really well, and every gadget complements your abilities. So it ends up being a really good mishmash, a very good mishmash, making the game really good, really fun, and I want it to now. Oh fuck! Wait, I shouldn't have banged my table. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to iterate to you guys is that it's a bit annoying, in my opinion, how this works. Now, maybe asking yourself, what are the negatives of the game? We'll get to it later. So the story mode, I wanted it to a big negative for me. It's that the story mode is basically copy and pasted from the first game. The new form is basically Devil's Breath, but it's a power source this time. It makes people sick like Devil's Breath. It's a bad thing, Devil's Breath. It is the exact same fucking thing. There is no difference between Venom's Devil's Breath and new form. They're the exact same thing, but one's a power source, one cures diseases, okay? The game copies PS4 in every way. Then you have that, oh, he was our friend, or she was our friend, and they turned to a villain. Arc turns to a villain. Then you have Phantom and Tinkerer. The exact same fucking plot point that was in the first game. And the Rock Song guys, they are the exact same thing as Sable, just recolored. They are literally the exact same enemies, the exact same people, but they're red now. Yay, fuck you. They literally have the exact same attacks and the exact same everything. And it makes me want to kill myself. Why, in the ever-lying fuck, couldn't they think anything different? Everything underground, that they have the exact same abilities as the devil's people from the first game, but now they use technology and they're purple. I don't care. It copies the first game every fucking way. Nearly the entire story is the exact same thing with a bit of Miles Morales sprinkled on top and a few less boss fights. The boss fight as well, they suck. Okay, they're pretty. There's not enough boss fights with Uncle Aaron, the Rhino, and the Tinkerer. That's it. 3 types of fucking boss fights in a 7-hour game. I mean, the game is short, sure, but I feel like there should have been way more boss fights. Way more boss fights. There should have been way more boss fights than there are. And I feel like it's kind of lame how there really aren't that many boss fights. It feels like kind of like, it just kind of feels cheap, okay? You fight Rhino twice as well. And they're not well done. The Rhino ones are really good. How you kind of then punch in and you're going to steer into a wall and attack him. They're good. The Prowler one just turns invisible and shoots you. They suck. And then the final bosses, again, exact same thing as the evil devil guy in the first game. It just kind of really copied the first game. Went, okay, we need more money. The first game didn't make how much did the first game make? Let me look it up. Google. How much money did Spider-Man PS4 make for Insomniac? Let's see. They made them. Let's see. Every commission sold. It's the best-selling first-party title. Okay, it brought it over like $200 million. Is that not enough for you? Is that literally not? Is $200 million not enough money for you? Okay. What the fuck? How? And then they're like, no, not enough money. Let's make another game with Miles. We teased it in the first game, guys. Remember that? Remember the end credit scene? That was kind of lame, honestly. But I mean, it's still a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm being kind of negative about it, but it does feel kind of like a ripoff, in my opinion. I still really enjoy the game. Don't get me wrong, but it's still kind of like, it's all right. It's all right. I don't know. Okay. Then we have the fucking they're all copy and paste from the game, to be honest. That's my opinion, but you know, whatever. The suits in this game are all right. There are way too many suits which are just retextures or recolors of the first suit. There's like a gold version. There's very few options for suits because they're all basically copy and paste with different colors or This one has a scarf on it. Oh my god. Fuck off. I don't care. And it really makes the game enjoyable because there's not many suits to collect. And there's no reason to get the suits. You can still upgrade things and all, but it's like, I don't care. Okay. I couldn't give less of a rat's ass at the suits. Okay. Actually, look at the suits. We're gonna go to Google. Miles Morales PS5 suits. Images. We have the tracksuit, basically the advanced suit. They're all nearly the exact same suit, just recolored. Oh, this one has this bit of different type of spider on it. They're all the same thing. I kind of feel like they put no effort into the suits, and it really shows in this game. I kind of feel like they should have just put more effort. It isn't that hard. Just put more effort into the game, okay? What? Okay. That was my sister, guys. Sorry about that. She's leaving the house, so I can have the house myself now. Fuck. Oh god, that was not good. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of find that really annoying. But you know, whatever. What was I saying? Yeah, all this is exactly the same. The skill tree is back, but it's basically just upgrading venom ability. So there's not much to talk about with that. But yeah, I feel like I've gone over most of the game. One last one is the gadgets and the upgrades. You have your regular web shoes, which are amazing, and you can upgrade the tokens, of course. And if you upgrade them, you get more abilities and that kind of thing. They're really, really cool. Okay, upgrading gadgets is awesome. However, then you have this gravity bomb where you shoot like this, and it pulls everyone together. This guy is ultimately genius because it allows you to then venom punch them all at once. Having the house is the best feeling ever. Oh, it is. It really is. It's so fun. Like, there's not much you can do when no one's here. Maybe except watch inappropriate content on the internet. I'm not going to go any further than that. I don't want to demonetize. But, I mean, there's not much to go over myself, but it is definitely really fun because you can talk to yourself, do whatever you want, and nobody can stop you. No one can stop you, okay? It's the best feeling ever, except for when a girl likes you, because that never happens to me. So for me, it's like, yay, finally. When you're in high school, girls hate me because I'm not a fucking idiot. You've all been in high school or in high school. You know how shit high school is. And when I say high school, I mean year 7 to 12. We have in Australia and America have different school separation things, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, after gravity bomb, you have the hologram people. They're basically the exact. I think they're the first game actually. They're very useful. I use them quite a bit. They're very fun to use. There is a fourth gadget. I don't remember what it was called. Actually, I'm trying to find it. I think this is part of the internet. Yeah, we have the internet now. Remember that we have the internet. Best thing ever. Let's go try to find it. Okay. Miles Morales gadgets. Oh, you have electric mine things. The electric mines are. I used to make Pepsi and block music all at full volume when I was home alone. I didn't even maybe such party. Oh, that must be a good time. Good time, H Timbers. Or H, I don't know how to pronounce it. H Timbers, whatever. That's always fun. I just watch YouTube and eat. I don't do as much as that. I don't blast LBP music, so I don't know. I don't know why. I can't bother. When my parents come home, I don't want them to hear me screaming out music, so I don't really do that. But yeah. LBP has some great music. Miles Morales has some good music when we're swinging around, which is really cool. But yeah, the electric mine basically allows you to blow up electricity and kill everybody. It's super fucking cool. The last thing I want to talk about before getting to my final verdict is the web shooters. Not swinging around. The swinging is basically the same thing. You have different animations, but it's a bit more complex. Now, when you do air tricks, it's more complex. There's also more types of air tricks as well. Like when you press the buttons in mid-air and you do an air trick. Not only are there more types of air tricks, but you can then chain those into your swinging. This means a lot more ways to swing, a lot more ways to do it, and really evolves the web swinging further. Does it really matter? Is it that much better? I don't really think it's. I think it's the same thing. I think it's the exact same thing, to be completely honest. But whatever. I still think it is overall a really enjoyable swinging, and yeah, I still think it's really enjoyable. But you know, whatever. This who the fuck disliked the stream? How dare you? I don't care. I'm kidding. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, but overall, very good game. The final verdict. I'm going to give this game an 8.5 out of 10. It was really, really good. I can't ignore how it was a very, very good game. The only reason I'm not getting any higher than that because the story was pathetic. A few of the missions were kind of lame, and it basically ripped off the first game. If it didn't rip off the first game, I would give it a 9 out of 10, but I'm only giving 8.0. 8 out of 10 for Miles Morales. Final rating. That's my personal rating. I do know that people get a 9 out of 10. Let's look it up, shall we? Spider-Man Miles Morales PS5 ratings. So 85%, 9 out of 10. So yeah, I thought it was very, very good, but I mean, not as good as, you know, the first game. That's the end of this live stream right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. I didn't want to make a half an hour video, so I kind of went into a live stream. Plus, I love streaming. Go ahead and talk to my audience and hang out with you guys. That's the end of this video right here, though. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for sticking around. If you should leave a like on the stream, comment down below, answer all your comments, and subscribe to the channel for more Miles Morales content, Sackboy content. I have a Minecraft video content tomorrow. Thank you for that. Anyway, I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye. Bye. I end this. Bye-bye.